Today's song is I'm Yours by Mraz. This one's got a nice, fun island feel, so it should be pretty fun to do. So this song can be summed up in 4 different chord patterns, 3 of which actually use the same chord progression. We're just going to strum a little differently. So the first thing we'll start with is the part that's played in verse 1, verse 3, and chorus 1. And I'll show you how to play that, or I'll show you what it sounds like, and then we'll go through it. So it sounds tough, but it's actually not that difficult once you break it down. So we'll start first with the chord pattern. We have G to a D to an E minor and end on a C. And the strumming pattern, what we're going to do is we're going to do 4 strums and palm mute the first 2 and pick them down and leave the next 2 open and strum them up. If you don't know what palm muting is, you can check out the description below I've got a video explaining that. So what you're going to do in slow motion, this strumming pattern is going to look like this. So what you're going to do is you're going to palm mute and play 1 and the second one, and then you're going to strum up and play 1 upbeat and then a second upbeat. And then you bring that together. So you can start that off slow until you get the rhythm of it, and then you can start throwing in your chord changes. So you're going to play that for all 4 chords and just run through it. And you're going to play it 4 times for each chord. So that's going to look like this in full. And that's going to be that section. So the next section that's in verse 2, chorus 2, and the outro is the same chord progression, slightly different strumming pattern, except this one's even easier. I'll show you it first and then I'll go through it. So this one's super simple, same chord progression. Strumming pattern, we're going to go muted down, open up. And we're just going to play that 4 times. And then you switch. Nice and simple. You're just playing on the upbeats, which is what gives it kind of that tropical island feel. And that's the same with the verse. You're actually picking on the upbeats. Okay, so that's that part. Then the third part of the section, which is the bridge, and that's when he's just doing his little scat thing where he's going doot to do to doot to do to doot to do, all of those. And that one is slightly different. This is the only part of the song where you've got a different chord progression. So this one's actually a lot of chords, and it repeats this combination twice. So you've got G to B minor, to E minor, to D, to C, and then you're going to play C again for another bar, and then an A7. And then you can play A7 again for another bar. So the whole section is going to sound like this. And you repeat that twice. And this one's actually pretty simple too. Once you get the chords memorized, all you're doing is you're muting twice, and then you're playing open twice. And you can play those all downstrokes. Nice and easy. It's pretty quick chord changes, but besides that, there's not too much to it. Okay, and you can do that with most of the song. The only thing you may want to change is in chorus number 3. You might want to hold the chords long because it goes slow there. And that's just to hold it for 4 beats, just a nice and easy, and it's the same chord progression as before. G, D, E minor, and C. And that you can just do nice and easy. So if you get those 4 parts down, you can play the entire song. As a limited time added bonus, I'm offering my first 1,000 YouTube subscribers a lifetime discount of 50% off everything I ever make. You heard me right. I want to give you 50% off everything I ever sell. Right now I've got a beginner guitar course, and I plan to release lots of other content as I get set up. If you want to take this offer, just subscribe to my channel and look at the description below to claim your lifetime discount.